Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna do a review between the Cleef Arpels Vintage Alhambra in the Onyx with a smaller size that is my sweet in mother of pearl. I'm gonna try to cover all the questions that you have and all the insights so you can make a very informed decision in case you're trying to decide if you want to buy the sweet or the vintage or maybe Onyx versus mother of pearl. I know that those are the most popular stone options, so let's get into this. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Drew and I make videos about handbags, shoes, and traveling, but also jewelry. So if you're interested in that, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's go for the specifications of each of the pieces. I'm gonna start with the Vintage Alhambra, and the one that I have, it's in the Onyx in yellow gold. And the Sweet Alhambra pendant is, of course, smaller than the Vintage, and mine is in the mother of pearl with yellow gold. Both of my pieces are in yellow gold because it's what I use the most, but of course you're always gonna have white gold and rose gold. So I'm gonna put right now on the screen a picture of the measurements that you can usually find on Van Cleef's website, and you can see here that we have four sizes. The two that I'm gonna talk about today are the smallest two, which are the Sweet Alhambra and the Vintage Alhambra. And here you can see the measurements, and I'm gonna show you a comparison video side by side and putting one on top of the other so you can have an idea of how small is the Sweet against the Vintage. I would say that it's almost half of the size. So in my personal recommendation is that if you want something that really stands out to be like the piece that you want to wear, I would go for the Vintage. And if you're like a little bit more into dainty jewelry, I would go for the Sweet size because it's also a piece that is easily stackable. So I like to use these two together, and sometimes I add a diamond necklace that I have from Idol. Now for the chain lengths, that I know that many people have issues with this, that the chain length of the necklaces tends to be a little bit short. I did not extend mine, but I know that you can actually do that when you go and buy it directly from Van Cleef, and they will do it, and it takes a couple of days and they send it back to you with the chain extended. I didn't really have to do that, but I know that you do have the option. The Sweet size is definitely shorter than the Vintage one, and I read somewhere, I've been watching a lot of videos about the necklaces before I made this one just to inform you the best that I could. I kind of read that the Sweet size was originally made for kids, so that's why it's a little bit shorter, but I do feel like it's a decent length, at least for me and what it works for me. I'm quite petite, I am 5'1", and I have them right now as you can see them. The Vintage Alhambra is set on the longest setting and the Sweet is on the middle setting. The length for the Vintage is 42 centimeters or 16.5 inches, and the Sweet size, the chain length, is actually 40 centimeters or 15.75 inches. So you can see that it's a little bit shorter, but both of them are adjustable. Besides of the size, one of the biggest differences that you can see is that one of them is attached to the chain and it doesn't move, and the other one does. The Vintage is attached to the chain and the Sweet one is moving around along the chain. So that makes the Vintage one a little bit more comfortable because you can turn your head, you can sleep with it, you can do many things, and it's probably not gonna move and you're not gonna see the back of the chain rolling up on you to the front. But with the Sweet size, that actually happens a lot. So I do have to be adjusting it constantly, which I mean, I do that for most of my necklaces, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But if that's something that is really gonna bother you, then I would go for the Vintage size. Now for the prices, I couldn't really find the prices on the website. I don't know if it was just me. I'm gonna try to look it up, and if I find it before I post this video, I'm gonna put it on the screen. But for the prices that I paid for each of them, the Vintage one was around $2,500. I hope that the price has not increased, and the Sweet size, I bought it for $1,400. So there's around $1,000, $900 difference between them, and I would say that that's a substantial amount. So if price is something that it's important to you and you want to go with something a little bit less expensive, then I would go for the Sweet size. But if you ask me about bang for your buck, then I would just go for the Vintage one. You have different options for each one in case you don't want to go with the Onyx or you don't want to go with the mother of pearl. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about the pros and cons of each of of the stones. Definitely the one that is more user friendly is gonna be the Onyx one. The Onyx one, I bought it and I have not taken it off. I shower with the Onyx, I go swimming in the ocean with the Onyx. I never take it out for any reason whatsoever, but I do clean it often with a small cloth and it's been perfect. That's a piece that it's super durable. When it comes to the mother of pearl, when I unboxed it, I said that I was going to eventually shower with it because I hate taking things on and off. It's so hard with the clasp to take it off, but at the end of the day, I decided that I'm not gonna risk it. I read online that with the mother of pearl, the stone can shrink when it comes in contact with the water, so I don't recommend anyone to shower or use your mother of pearl pieces when you come in contact with water, so I just wouldn't do that. So if you want something that it's a little bit more carefree, definitely go with Onyx, and if you want something that it's pearl, a little bit more delicate, then the mother of pearl is your option. When it comes to the vintage, you have quite a few options that I'm gonna show you right now, and you have the mother of pearl in yellow gold, the mother of pearl with rose gold, the carnelian with yellow gold. I really like the carnelian one. Rhodonite with a diamond in rose gold. This is stunning. Yellow solid gold is beautiful. I think this is gonna be carefree, so that's another option if you're looking for that. Yellow gold with a diamond, rose gold with a diamond, white gold with a diamond, tiger eye, and this one specifically is something that I don't really love, so I just don't like the shade of yellow, but I do think that it's interesting depending on the skin tones. It's just like, I feel like for me it wouldn't work out, so I'm gonna butcher this one, but it's chalcedony with white gold. Then we have, of course, mother of pearl with white gold. I kind of like a little bit more the contrast of the pearl with yellow gold, but if you're someone who likes better white gold, then you do have the option. We have malachite, that this is something that I really want. I was told that it's quite delicate, so that's why I didn't buy it in the first place, but it's something that I probably will end up buying in the long run. I really like it. And of course, yellow gold with onyx. But overall, my favorite that I wish that I could get my hands on one of this is this pink one with a diamond. Now, the colors that come in sweet, you have less options when it comes to the sweet size. You of course have the rose gold, then you have the rose gold with carnelian. I believe that they told me that on the sweet size you don't have carnelian with yellow gold, only with rose gold, and same goes for the earrings. Diamonds with white gold, and of course yellow gold with mother of pearl, which is the one that I have. So before sitting down and filming, I did ask you guys if you had any questions so I can cover everything and I don't miss any specification that you might want to know, so I'm gonna cover the questions right now. And one says, which lays better on the neck, different hanging? I would say definitely the vintage size. It's just a little bit better because it doesn't move around and it just stays put, if you understand what I mean. Quality of the pieces. I think that if you take good care of them, you're not gonna have many issues, and I think that they're gonna be pieces that you're gonna have for probably decades. So if you take good care, you're not gonna have any type of issues. Do you feel the need to baby the mother of pearl, or does it feel easy to wear every day? So I'm someone who is advocate of using your stuff and not always be worried about it. So yes, I'm gonna take the steps of taking it off if I'm gonna dive into the ocean, swim, or shower, and maybe if it rains you can put it under your shirt. But other than that, I don't feel the need to baby it that much. But if you think that this is something that is gonna worry you a lot, then I would suggest you to go for onyx or other stone that is not as delicate. Can you change the chain length? And yes, you definitely can do that if you're looking for that. So when you go and buy it to the store, I do recommend you to ask the SA or the person who is assisting you so they can help you with that. Sweet size swinging pendant versus vintage size fixed pendant thoughts. The swinging versus fixed, I definitely wish that Van Cleef would fix that and could make the sweet size just stay put and not swinging. So yeah, that I prefer when it stays put. Is it worth saving longer for the larger necklace rather than the Sweet Alhambra? I would say yes, because you get more and you get a little bit more details. The fact that it's a fixed pendant, also the fact that it's just a little bit bigger and it's a statement piece. When the sweet size, I would say that it's like a complementary piece. But that being said, I do feel like the sweet size is worth it. And if you're someone who likes dainty jewelry, maybe the sweet size, it's just what you need. Which one do you recommend for everyday use? Definitely onyx, not mother of pearl. But if you take it off when you shower, then you can wear both on a daily basis, as I do. I am using them every single day. I just take this one off when I shower. Is the sweet chain too thin? I'm gonna show a close-up of the two chains so you can see like the similarities that they have. I do see a difference on the clasps. One is a little bit more oval and the other one is a little bit more circular. So that's the thing that stands out to me the most. But I don't feel like the chains are too dainty that they can break. Your thoughts on malachite? I love malachite. I really want one. I might save for one later on. How do you keep it from tangling with layering? It's something that you probably cannot avoid. I've seen that some brands sell this like clasps that you can put all your necklaces on them. I'm gonna try like look for a picture. I don't have one. I'm always detangling them. It's something that, I mean, it's annoying, but I can live with it. But I think this is the only option that I can see how we can fix it. So I think I'm gonna leave the questions like that because there's many that I already replied with the original review. But again, if I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to cover it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. If you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 right here in case you want to check them out. And yeah, thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.